Hey guys, so I'm going to share my ABG tips. My cat is right here meowing. He wants outside. So it's just going to be super casual, whatever. So first thing is obviously knowing your normal values. So this is kind of how they are written most places, obviously, but I'm going to write how my brain sees them over here and then do that. Okay, so when I see lab values, my brain goes to this. If I see 7.2, I'm immediately know they're acid. It's just they're acidic. It's a matter of is it respiratory or is it metabolic? So then the next thing, these I flip because see how it's 35 to 45? My brain just flips them 45, 35. So when I see 60, I think, okay, they're flipped. This side is acid. We're in respiratory acidosis. And I also put that in blue because, I don't know, oxygen, blue, I don't know. Same with bicarb. These are 22 to 26. So if I see 18, I think 7.3, whatever this is, and which is, usually normal or maybe a little bit off. And then think 7.3, 18, acid, and then metabolic. And then of course it also helps to think, I also have to think like if we have a CO2 of 60, we have a lot of CO2 is an acid, acidosis, but really my brain just has to think in the order of 45 to 35. That's just, my brain has to flip it like that in order for me to just be able to quickly get it. So when your ABG lab results come back on your computer, they usually have a lot more than just this, but these are the three you're going to want to be looking at, obviously. So from this, I literally just picture this. I picture it's to the left, it's acid. And then I see this, I picture it's to the left, it's acid. And then I see this, it's in the normal range. So as far as compensated, uncompensated, my brain just really breaks it down simply. They're in respiratory acidosis. I know that by looking at these. And then this one tells me, okay, it's normal. Kidneys are just chilling. They're not doing anything. They're not worried about this acidosis situation. So the next one I'll kind of explain how my brain thinks about it when it is compensated. So again, my brain sees 7.3, we're to the left, we're acid. 60, we're to the left, we're acid. HCO3, we're to the right. So we're a little bit basic. So the kidneys are like, hey, we need to do something about this. So they're retaining bicarb, excreting CO2, all that good stuff the kidneys are doing, I guess. And that's what tells me that it's compensated. So this one being higher just automatically lets you know. If it was lower, then, you're even more so into the acidotic field. But most of the time, this one's either going to just be in the normal range or in the higher because it's trying to compensate. So with this one, pH, we're in the middle. We're good to go. CO2, we're to the left. We're acid. So we have a little bit of respiratory acidosis going on, but our bicarb's good and our pH is in the middle, so we're good. We're compensated. Our kidneys did awesome. Our lungs are working on catching up, but our kidneys did great, and we're compensated. So respiratory acidosis, I guess, but fully compensated is how my brain thinks of it. So as you can see, me flipping these, my brain just thinks, is it to the left? It's acid. Is it to the right? It's basic. I'm going to post pictures of this and post this on my blog. And like I said, save it to my highlights. I don't know if it helped anyone, but, and if anything's wrong or if I totally fudged up, I worked a long shift today, so please just message me so that I'm not giving people wrong information because that would be really bad. But I hope it helped, and if anybody has any questions, let me know. I don't know, I'm sure there's plenty of resources out there that are much better than me, but I just figured I'd share my visual color sense of understanding.